Welcome back to First Take. Shedeur Sanders became the first Browns quarterback to win his first career start since Eric Zier in 1995. Shedeur had 209 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in the effort, which was in front of his dad, Dion. Love to see it. Kmart, you'll be covering Shedeur's second start this weekend against the Niners in Cleveland. And for those that don't know, Kmart basically has residency in Cleveland. I feel like she's there every week. What are your expectations? You've obviously followed this whole situation very closely.
Oh, my God.
What is your expectations for Shedeur this weekend?
So I think for me, I still look at it as I want to see him look like he has commanded the offense. I want to see him confident in the pocket, escaping pressure. I want to see him being able to work within the pocket, climb the pocket, and then sort of move around and make the plays that we're used to seeing Shedeur make. I feel like when I look at Shedeur, I don't see him as the X factor for this Browns team because their wide receiving core, like it's just not good enough. And offensively, I just feel like it's a tough position for any quarterback, right? To me, the strength of this team is the defense. So when I cover 49ers Browns, I'm looking at Myles Garrett. How is he going to feast on Brock Purdy? I'm looking at the Browns defensive front. But from Shedeur, just continue building. Like, this is an audition. This is not about just the Browns. This is about 32 organizations passed over 4 rounds, almost 5, and now you have an opportunity over the final 6 games, if they give you that long of a stretch, to show that, you know what, I'm not a 5th-round pick. I should have been a 1st-round pick or a 2nd-round pick, and I deserve to be a starter in the NFL. I just want to see continued growth. I'm not looking for heroics. I think the conversation about him it's just become too divisive. Just let the kid, he's a rookie, let him sort of gradually get his feet under him a little bit.
He played okay on Sunday. I mean, he made a couple good throws, but that defense won the game. I mean, they had 10 sacks. And Garrett had 3 or 4 sacks by himself.
He had 3. They had 10 together.
They destroyed. That was what the game was about. But, you know, I like a couple of nice throws. Judy had a bad fumble after a nice reception, so that could have resulted in some points.
Couple nice throws.
Well, he had the bomb,
Isaiah Bond, that was a beauty. That was more than a nice throw.
But he also threw a sideline screen that should have been picked off. He threw it way too high, and it was almost picked off for a pick six.
But it wasn't, right? Okay.
I said it was okay. You think it was more than okay? It was okay in the game.
He played well. To have to go into a game, I thought where you have a quarterback, he's the 2nd rookie on this team. That's a whole separate conversation for another day about how they constructed that QB room. I don't think it was advantageous for any of their rookie quarterbacks. So I thought, given the situation, he performed well. But you can't expect him to just win the game, take over and win the game in a 2nd start.
I mean, I thought he played okay. I'm not ready to say that he's the answer long term.
Yeah,
Let's see what he does in the next 5 games.
Expectations, Steve.
I want him to look like an NFL quarterback, period. I want him to look like somebody that shows that he belongs, that he can command an offense, that he belongs behind center, and we don't have to worry about Kevin Stefanski coming up post-game and being undecided about who his quarterback should be the following Sunday when the alternative is Dylan Gabriel. Need to stop that nonsense. I need that conversation to be put to bed once and for all. We can't possibly do that if your opponent is the Las Vegas Raiders because we know how awful they are. It's just that simple. Now you're going up against a real team in the San Francisco 49ers that despite Bosa and Warner being gone for the season, still has a formidable enough defense and obviously exceptional coaching to do some things. And Robert Saleh, yeah, he might have had his issues as head coach for the New York Jets, but 2 things. Number 1, we see what the Jets have looked like without him. And number 2, we know that man can coach some defense. And so what's going to be dialed up, packaged up for Shedeur Sanders is going to be significantly different than what we saw this past weekend. Shedeur Sanders goes out there. Let's say, for example, he looks the same this week as he looked last week, then we're going to be speaking highly of him because we're going to know he's given us the impression that he belongs in this league.
Yes, and obviously he'll get another week of practice under his belt as well. He'll be able to work out with the ones 1 more week as well, so he should have some improvement on that front.